Just record like a few seconds. And then flip it up.
If you know the keg is.
No.
And it was either gravity fed, or they also had, you know, the hand pumps, and that's how they got the water out of the basically, like I was saying, the keg out into the hoses and fought fire. So
okay. See, the technology helps a lot too.
Oh yeah.
Without technology, you'd be back in the old days throwing the bucket up.
Volunteers, like I didn't know they were doing it.
Okay. And this is where inside there's a 2,000 gallon tank, and then when we get there, we can open this up and they'll dump. This is a dump chute.
So they dump the water that wasn't used?
Dump the water into that pool I was talking about. And this will take about 5 seconds.
So it comes out like...
I shouldn't say 5 seconds. I bet about 30 seconds I can empty 2,000 gallons of water.
Oh, dang.
And then once it's empty, they go and find a hydrant or a lake or whatever they're using for the water supply and start filling up again. And that's where they start doing the water shuttles out in the country.
Okay. Very interesting. It did, but it...
Stop there, start a new one.
Yeah.
No, we're not starting a new one.
No, just keep going.
We'll edit it. Okay.
Like, how much water do the fire hydrants hold? Like, is it, like, a lot?
The hydrants are, like I said, they're hooked up to the water treatment plant,
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
and we can keep on going. So as long as we don't, you know, the wells aren't dried up, we'll be fine.
Would you ever use contaminated water, or do you have to use our drinking water?
Or is it, like, purified water? Is it any chemicals in the water?
It's basically what we drink out of the water fountain, and then depending on where we are, we can go and use like the lake or river water or stuff like that. We can draft right out of that.
Does any of that affect like the outcome of the fire? It's just a matter.
Nope,
it's
it just
just
kind of smells.
Do you pay for the water you use, or it's just straight out of your own price?
That question, I'm not sure if we pay for it or not. I know if we go, like, say we use water in like Lakeside or something like that, we'll pay for what we use, but it's usually not. It's not much. I mean, we can use thousands of gallons of water and only pay like 35 cents, you know.
Okay. Is it cold or hot water would be preferred, like, to put it out? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. No.
Okay.
Water's water.
It's gonna cool it no matter what. So.
What's the water pressure you use when you put out the fire?
The water pressure?
Mm-hmm.
For me on the truck, depending on what we have, if it's car fire or house fire, stuff like that, all depends. Usually for a car fire, I'll do about 100 pounds of pressure, and a house fire, I'll go 150.
Would you be able to show us like where does the water come on in the truck?
Yep.
Then redo it.
So you gotta get out. Okay, go.
This is the pump for the fire truck. For fire hydrants, we'll hook a hose up to this, and this is where we can get the water. It goes in there, and like I said, the tank's in back here where we can't see, but it can fill up 1,000 gallons of water in it. Once I get to the fire call, I can start pulling these discharges. I got hoses right here, and if I need additional hoses, I can hook up here, 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches. So a couple more inlets, 2.5 inch inlets. That helps provide water as well. So as long as I'm in town, I should not run out of water.
So 1 from 10, you said 90% you use the water?
Probably about 90% of the time we'll use water.
So what if
Actually,
there's
probably
a fire?
more.
What if there's a fire like in the country? You guys have enough water to put out that fire out there?
No.
Like
we have like I said, we have porta tanks on here. It's basically a huge pool that can hold 2,000 gallons of water because that's as big as our tanker is. And if we're out in the country and we need more water, we'll mutuate, call other departments in, and they'll bring their water trucks and just start dumping water until the fire's out. That's how we do it.
Let's say if you're at a farmhouse and they got a well, will you use their well?
Nope.
You can't do that?
We probably wouldn't, no.
And anything else you want to ask?
Is water pretty important for you as firefighters for you guys to drink as well?
Oh yeah. As you guys all know, if any of you guys do sports or stuff like that, or even running or everyday deal, water helps us hydrate in that. So,
The important thing in life. Without water, we would not be here.